are going to do potentially one of the most amazing roast pork dishes ever. A little cheeky twist from America, right? From memories of Louisiana and Georgia. So I've got homemade bay salt in there, a double crackling. I've got the most amazing sauce to go with it, bourbon, peaches, a dirty gravy. Oh my Lord, the flavours are big. I think that you're going to love it. And it all starts here with the pork. This is a Gloucester Old Spot, a brilliant, beautiful pig. You can see there's an inch of fat here. I have asked my butcher to evenly remove the skin, so we're going to achieve double crackling. And I'm going to make a flavoured salt to kiss this with gorgeousness. So first up, let's take the pork. So a little bit like a checkerboard, I'm going to lightly score the fat in a crisscross fashion. We don't want to cut into the meat, right? But we do want to score this. It's going to aid the speed of rendering of the fat. Brilliant. But also, surface area will give you crispy bits. And we want this fat to almost become like a second crackling. So we've scored this, ready for flavouring. So in a pestle and mortar, I'm going to add some fennel seeds, then black peppercorns, then bay leaves. Bay is such an incredible herb, way underrated. So give it a good smash. So we're busting these spices, we're reawakening and opening up the natural oils. We can then use a little speed peeler and do lemon zest. It works so well in salt. Right, we can take thyme, which I love, thyme and pork, incredible friends. I've got some rosemary, so get the wet stuff in there and we'll have another bash. The smell is phenomenal. You can see now the texture has changed. So into this, 250 grams of salt. Yes, it's a lot of salt. No, I'm not using all of this in this recipe. This salt I'll be using for the next 8 months. So give it a bash, give it a muddle, and I'm going to sprinkle it from a height, get it into all the little cracks and crannies.
Pork seasoned, next up, veg. So parboil some peeled Maris Pipers, drain, and chuck in a tray with some parsnips. Just take the tops off.
This skin is the chewy, sweet, delicious part, right? And you might notice that I haven't put any oil or butter on them, and that is correct, because this is what we're going to do. My oven is on full whack. It's screaming hot. I'm going to put these dry in the bottom. Then I'm going to take the pork and I'm going to place it onto the bars. I turn the oven down to 200 degrees Celsius, 400 Fahrenheit. So as that cooks, it's going to start raining delicious flavoured fat, and it's going to be amazing. Now, crackling. A clean, new Stanley knife is brilliant. And the reason I do this is I can set my depth. So you can literally do it at a centimetre, and then you can score it. You can have fun with it. And the Stanley knife is a really brilliant little cheat that will give you consistent depth.
So rub a little bit of flavoured salt into your crackling, then carefully slice up a small pumpkin.
Look at those colours. Now, I'm just going to put the crackling back on top. I'm not cooking this until I take the pork out of the oven to rest. So now, sauce. One of the first times I ate grilled and roasted pork with peaches was in America. And then, of course, we have our little friend, bourbon. So let me show you a little technique. It's very, very easy. Put your greaseproof paper on here. I'm going to put my pear, apple. I'm not going to prep it, peel it, or core it. Onions, you can leave the skin on. Got the whole peach in there, beautiful. I definitely do want to have a swig of bourbon. This is a 30-second recipe that is going to make your roast dinner so beautiful. Bring up the sides and then bring in the tin foil, and that, my friend, is going to cook at the side of the oven. Happy days.
So let your oven do all the hard work, and after an hour and 20 minutes...
Come on! Look at this, a thing of beauty. And you can see like how crispy this is. Double crackling! Woo! Also what we have is our little package of goodness, smelling amazing, by the way, and the most incredible roast potatoes. Look at that.
While the pork rests, get that second bit of crackling directly onto the oven bars and cook for 30 minutes with the pumpkin below.
Let's just have a look at our little lazy pork sauce. Oh, the smell's phenomenal. And if I just sort of stab, look at that. That is peach and bourbon juice, just giving you a little bit of love.
Chop up all that amazing fruit and veg, and we can get our gravy on the go.
I am making what the Americans would call a kind of dirty style gravy, made with mincemeat. It's delicious.
So into the pan with a tablespoon of fat from the roasties.
200 grams of pork shoulder. And let's get some colour on there.
Then finely chop a red onion and throw in a heaped teaspoon of mustard and 2 tablespoons of flour.
We don't want it to burn, but we definitely like caramelisation. At this stage, what I love to do is go back to my friend Mr. Bourbon.
So add a generous splash, then finish it off with a litre of chicken stock. While your gravy's simmering away, bring all your roasted veg together and pop it back in the oven until your crackling's ready.
Look at this, guys. We'll get some crackling, and then you've got that epic dirty gravy. The skin is so crispy. So come on then, let's plate up. Look at that, so juicy. And then that fantastic peach and bourbon sauce. Happy days. That, my friends, is a little plate of gorgeousness. Let's have a little try. The bay salt and that pork, so juicy. Holy moly, the flavours are outrageous. I think this is a roast dinner to try.